My name is Jenny Nguyen. I'm the founder and owner of the Sports Bra. The motivation behind the Sports Bra is really the idea that women's sports haven't been shown in a public space. And so when I went to a sports bar with some friends in 2018, we watched the NCAA finals and we watched it on a muted TV in the corner on a small television. And I realized that I had gotten so used to watching women's sports in a compromised way. So my background in sports is really just basketball. I love basketball. And then we had the Blazers. And so I grew up watching the Blazers and just fantasizing about playing in the NBA. And I tried playing soccer, I tried playing volleyball, I tried playing baseball, I tried track and field, I tried a bunch of things and I just didn't like it. So basketball was kind of my jam. Yeah, so I opened during the pandemic and during a labor shortage, and I knew it was risky. Well, honestly, I had written my business plan a year ago, and my goal was to open within 2 years. So anywhere between a year to 2 years. And things just started to line up like a lot faster than I anticipated. Being a first-time business owner during a pandemic, it's a restaurant, and it's a concept that's never been done before. Those were all things that banks were just like, oh, we really like this idea, but it's way too risky. So that's when I reached out to Kickstarter and the community. When I wanted to open the Sports Bra, I really wanted to feel like your regular sports bar. Kind of like my hidden agenda behind the whole thing is that we're not reinventing the wheel. We're taking what has traditionally been a sports bar for decades and just change it, making tiny tweaks. When I envisioned the Sports Bra, I envisioned just a place, mostly for my friends and I, to hang out and watch games. And then I thought, okay, other women's sports fans are gonna come here and watch games, and it's a place to like have a community. I realized that the Sports Bra has really resonated with a lot more people than just women's sports fans. And I think that people have used it as a representation of the possibilities. At the beginning, it was really bonkers. I think I kind of, especially during the grand opening weekend, I kind of had like an out-of-body experience. The first couple weeks, we would open the doors at 11 to a line of people, and then we would close the doors to a line of people. I think we retained like 98% of the people from the beginning that still work here, and they are just incredible. And I want people to know that this whole thing would not be possible without their dedication. Because it was really, really hard. I mean, opening a bar and restaurant is hard anyway, but then opening to like the hype and the slew of like supporters was nuts. One of my favorite parts of my job or having the Sports Bra now is talking to people, which is like so opposite of who I used to be before. And it's because everybody has a story, you know, they bring their past or their present, or they bring their future here, they bring their kids. I've had dads come in with daughters that play sports and they cry because they have a place that their girls can see their future on TV. I totally support the Women's Final Four coming to Portland. I think it would be nuts. I think we would be very busy, but I also think that, you know, Portland, the Sports Bra has kind of put Portland on the map for women's sports and women's sports fanatics, you know? And so like showing the world that all of these people support this small bar, there is, like the climate is just right here in Portland for bringing more basketball fans or bringing more women's sports fans in general to Portland, whether it's professional teams or NCAA, you know, I think it would be just totally rad. The Sports Bra, we're open Wednesday through Sunday, 11 to 11. We are located in Northeast Portland off of Broadway. I would say, you know, the food is great. People are always shocked because I think that they're used to going to a sports bar and not having like the best meal. And again, we make everything from scratch, and so we're using really high quality ingredients, and so it doesn't take much to make it delicious. We're not doing anything crazy. You know, our beer list is really incredible. Our refrigerator is really small, and so our kegs are tiny, so we rotate beers constantly. We probably go through 20 to 25 kegs a week. If you really love craft beer and want something different and want to support women that are making beer, come to the Sports Bra.